Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Stanley Parable. My name is SerieLis and we're starting, well, another series in the meantime as we continue with the metro, all the other stuff, because, well, I want to fuck my hand a bit. Well, at least that's what this game is about, at least I think of, when I think about it. I apologize if I sound sick, because I am. Well, it could be worse. I had a very high temperature in my body a few days ago, but now it's a bit better. Now I'm just, well, just a bit sick. So without wasting any more time, let us begin the game and screw our minds in the meantime. The end is forever.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I guess I already can play. Yeah. I moved the chair, bitches. Should I go? Let's at least put the subtitles a bit. I don't know what full captions mean, but let's try.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Wait.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What the fuck was that? Was that it? Huh. Welcome everyone back. Welcome back everyone. We'll try again, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Like someone could. Is anyone here? Hello? Open the goddamn door, people. Yeah. Input receive, bitch. Oh, sorry. Employee 416. Employee 415. What is this, an intervention? Am I insane? Oh, I can jump. There's achievement for that apparently. Whee!
When
What do we have
Stanley
here?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It is a beautiful room, isn't it? Look at this picture, the sea and the sky.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Look at these mountains though. Look at these cold
At this point,
drinks.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Maybe, maybe not. I'm happy. Whee! Come on.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Maybe. We'll see. I want a drink though. Why can't I get a drink though? Come on. The time is passing by and nothing is happening and I am so happy and I can fly. Oh yeah, yeah. And I cannot close this door apparently. Oh, I need to fix myself. Ooh, someone spilled this drink.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
454. Anyone home? Oh, you want me to go there? Yeah, fuck you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Because you're not my boss. Asshole. Look at these. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty of misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty of for jumping off the car. Yeah.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
Really?
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I'm not sure. I don't want to listen to you. You're not my boss.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Then why do you open the blue door, you fool? Of course I'm going to through the blue.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
And what the fuck is that?
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. Wow. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
But what if I go the other direction, huh? What if I go this way? Oh, fuck you.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Well, the third option actually was, if it leads me to nothing, actually. What? Oh, fuck it. Have a 4. I'm kind.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable, worldwide leaderboards. Huh? Anyone? Good O'Neill. I guess second of completion. Stanley, 4 to 7. This is you. You suck. Huh? You're objectively ranked. Okay. Why not ask some friends for help? Our friends lists are empty. But I thought you were a friend. You're not. Because I deleted you. How long does it take you to take the correct door? Well, now if I go the correct door, what will happen now? Oh, fuck you.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
This leaderboard insulted me, to be honest. So I'll go, and I don't like leaderboards because I'm not striving to be the best. I'm just striving to be, well, I'm just trying to challenge myself, not to show others I can challenge myself. So, no.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Loading. What
In
the
this
fuck?
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Do you want me to suicide? Oh fuck it, I cannot stand his voice.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Loading, loading, loading. What did I do in my life? What the?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
I don't know, I don't play Minecraft.
I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Is this my throne? Oh, never mind.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, you opened me a path. Let's go. Do 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 do. In.
Oh my! It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, I'm not smoking. But I can see in the dark. At least I think so.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, shit. What have I done? What? God damn it, this is amazing.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Why?
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Well, you should have opened the door, not the glass. It's portal, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay. I'll have to make a move around. Seriously.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh, I can actually grab it? Amazing.
Genius.
I know. I know, right?
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I...
What I got myself into, I didn't bother to listen to him. Where am I? Oh fuck, what I got myself into. To the endless falling. It's beautiful. It's so dark, but beautiful. I wish you could see as I do. I hope you see as I do. Now what happens if I go to the right direction? Oh, apparently I was going the right direction in the first place. Okay. You just wanted satisfaction, I understand that, narrator. But you dismissed my free will, my ability to think for myself, to create a choice, and therefore you will never be my master. I'm not your slave. This beam of light shall show how happy. Oh, look at this. The beginning of everything. How long will it last? That's the question. I'm not sure.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
That was spectacular. The end. And yet, it is the end. Ah, look at this, we are back at the start. Like it never... well, back in the beginning, which means all over again. Oh well, that means I'll end the episode for now. There are so many choices that could be done in this game, so many options, and so much meaning to every choice that you make. Every step, every path, everything has a choice and consequences that comes with it. I like this game. I think I'll stick to it as I continue with the other series as well. Thank you all for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. That's for sure. Yeah. My head is about to explode.